Hi, this is Nathan. This is the atheism channel for atheism for life. I was asked to list some of my favorite Bible verses that I find very fascinating in the Bible. So here we begin. So my goal is to not destroy Christianity. My goal is not to hurt anyone. My goal is to simply to be fair and balanced. So in the next 3 videos, I'm going to try to do videos in the Bible that I find disgusting. Then I'm going to then I'm going to do Bible verses that I find encouraging, and then I'm going to try to do contradictions within the whole entire Bible as much as possible. So here we begin. One Bible verse I find very disturbing is Leviticus 26:28. It says, it says, Leviticus 26:29. You shall eat the flesh of your sons, and you shall eat the flesh of your daughters. I will destroy your high places and cut down your incense of altars. I will keep your carcasses of the carcasses of your idols. I detest you. That's 29 to 30. Leviticus 26:29 to 30. What about the killing of disobedient children? You can find the killing of disobedient children in Deuteronomy 21 verses 18 to 21, basically saying that if your child is disobedient, you can take them up to the local hometown and you can have them stoned to death. Sounds pretty barbaric, to say the least. We talk about the Bible being humane and we talk about being loving, but in Exodus, just a second, let me find it for you. In Exodus 21:20 to 21, it says, when a slave owner strikes a male or a female with a rod and the slave dies immediately, the owner shall be punished. But if the slavery survives a day or two, there is no punishment for the slave. It is the owner's property. That sounds pretty sick and disgusting. The idea that we'd even suggest slavery, let alone beating a slave, that's pretty sick. It probably explains why there's a lot of racism in the past and why we neglected black people, which is wrong. If you're saying slavery is only part of the Old Testament, well, that's totally false. Slavery is also part of the New Testament, which is in Titus 2:9, which reads, it says, and I quote, "Tell slaves to be submissive to their masters and to give satisfaction in every respect. They are not to talk back, not to talk back." So, if you're a slave, you're supposed to be submissive and to your owner, which is pretty fucked up, and you're to do as they ask. That sounds pretty sweet. Not really, but sounds pretty gross. I don't know how anyone could say that they get their morals from the whole entire Bible, because if you say you get your morals from the whole entire Bible, you'd also have to take the negative Bible verses as well. Which, of course, there's good Bible verses, but those are the least of the negatives. Okay, so what I also find very fascinating is how women can be so religious and how they find the Bible very encouraging, because in the Bible it says that they shall be submissive to their husband. Actually, it says in 1 Corinthians 14:34, women shall be silent in the churches, for they are not permitted to speak, but should be subordinate, as the law also says. If there is anything they desire to know, let them ask their husband at home, for it is shameful for a woman to speak in a church. That's pretty stupid. I think women are completely capable of doing anything that a man can do. I think women can be just as successful. I think women have all the same capacity as us. My best friend is a pastor. Her name is Diane. She's a pastor. She's a female pastor. She's a good damn pastor. She's a very good woman. She can do anything any man can do. So there's no reason why she cannot be a pastor. There's no reason why she cannot teach. Once again, it's pretty fucked up. And also, the Bible also condones incest, which is pretty ironic because we use it for biblical values. It says, and I quote, in Genesis 19:33 to 34. Well, you can read on a little bit further if you want. It says, so they made the father drink wine that night, and the firstborn went in, and they lay with her the father. He did not know when she was laying down with her when she rose. On the next day, the firstborn said to the younger, look, I lay last night with the father. Let us make him drink wine tonight also. Then you go in and lie with him, so that we may preserve the offsprings through our father. So they made the father drink wine that night also, and the younger rose and lay with him, and he did not know when she lay down with him, and she rose. Thus both the daughters of Lot became pregnant by their fathers. With the father. Okay, so that's Leviticus 19:33 to 36. So, good biblical values. Another great Bible verse I really love I really adore. It's a really sick and barbaric Bible verse, but hey, I think we should know the good Bible verses in the Bible. Deuteronomy 13:7 to 12. It says, let us go worship other gods, whom neither you nor your ancestors have known, any of the gods of the people, that they are around you, whether near you nor far away from you, from one end of the earth to the other. So you must not yield to or heed to such persons. Show them no pity or compassion, and do not shield them, but you shall surely kill them. Your hand shall be first against them, and to execute them, and afterwards in the hand of all the people. Stone them to death for trying to turn away from the Lord your God, who brought you out to the land of Egypt and out of the house of slavery. So it's pretty self-explanatory. Pretty fucked up. So these are all the these are all the despicable Bible verses in the Bible that I find very sick and barbaric. And if you say you get your morality from the whole entire Bible, then you're pretty fucked up too. So once again, you can subscribe to me. You can subscribe to my atheism channel at Atheism for Life, and tell me what you think. And I will do another video about positive Bible verses in the Bible, because there are some. And then I will do the contradictions, and then I'll try to do contradictions within the Bible at my best capabilities. So I invite everyone to subscribe, leave a comment or question below, and I will be sure to get back with you. Thanks, and have a great day.